Oh, that was almost awesome. It needed 1, 2 more rolls. Oh, and that one was even in the right spot. Bam. Alrighty. It is Monday. That means we're going to keep working on this stupid leg. So, that was a weird text. Okay. Hi, everyone. Let's work on this leg. All right. So let's pull it out. See where we were at. Oh, we're going to have to raise this up so you get to see all of my messy workspace and get it under here. This is sort of how it looks. We need to go ahead and take off the pieces. And that's what we were working on at the end of last week. Make sure all this still looks good. All right, we're still good there. So we're gonna set this off to the side so we can sort of see it. We can pull this back down. Now that we're only working on this part right now, I want to say we need to. Did we? I don't think we washed the gold. So we're going to need to wash the gold. Before I wash the gold, let's pull out our Abaddon. And get our good brush. Y'all, apparently Saturday or Sunday night, some little kids at a birthday party decided, because nobody was sitting in my area, to come over and pretend or whatever. So I came in today and everything was in the wrong spot. So that's awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and fill in these gaps. Because you can see some gold got in there, so we don't want that. We don't want that in there. That's right. Alrighty, so we'll just keep. One more little swipe will do. There we go. All right, and then that can be, I'm not worried about that being a little bit on the gold, because we'll Runefang silver that as the highlight. So we'll pop that out. Get our Earthshade. Good old Mark. Get our Earthshade. Bam, bam, bam. And let's go ahead and do the shading. Get a different brush. I'm gonna be, you know what, with this. I want to get in there. Yeah. That makes me feel better. So that edge was weird when I was painting it last week. It's almost concave in it's not like a flat surface. It actually dips in. Sounds good, man. So like this is gonna, you can see it almost pools immediately right there because it's not flat. So this will actually give it some nice shade if I don't get it on the gray too much. But still hopefully have that gold feel. Earthshade can go over the black because you're not going to see it. Just like that. All right. Let's go ahead and continue on with the panels. I got way too much on there, but that's okay. Oh no. Might have to go back and fix that. And by way too much, enough that it'll drip onto other things. And I got my fingers on cases. Man, if only there was a painting handle that would hold weird things like this. Because that would be awesome. That's how we need to do it right there. All right, over here. Well, let's do this so you can see it. That's the only problem with holding it like that is it covers up the camera. No, you'll probably never see it. Let's get back here. Maybe. It's not a bad idea. I don't know if the Play-Doh would hold this. It's kind of a heavy piece. All righty. There we go. So we're going to have to let that sit and dry for a second. Thank you. So no idea what that is. So it is a small part of a small part of a bigger model. That is here. The front one of these that goes here on this leg of Warhammer. Well, I mean, it's for Warhammer 40K, but it's for a game, their version of a big version called Apocalypse. It's a Titan. Let's see. Let me give you an idea. Okay, here's the head that we've gotten finished. And there are the people inside. That's about the size of a mini. Yeah. So it's this thing's going to take us a long time because we're just now on the front part of his right leg. We haven't even touched his left leg or his torso or anything else yet. So yeah, this project, that's why it's a project. And because I'm apparently a masochist, I decided to only do this 2 hours on Mondays and not use an airbrush. So fun times. All right, let's take a look at the leg here and see how did we do. All right, so we got brass there and there. Okay, so that's easy to match. So we're going to get our Warplock bronze, if we can find it. Nope, there it is. Push that down back a little bit. Camera likes to. Why are you freezing? All right. All right. So we're going to get that part, Warplock, as well as these two pieces. And a little bit more. Hey, Thunder.
What's up, JD?
How are you today?
I'm doing well. I hope you are too.
So far, so okay.
Well, that is okay.
That's right. It's been a weird day. All right, so we got that knocked out. Clear our warp blocks for a while. All right. Now, let's take a look and see if our Agrax has... It's almost dry. There's a spot right there on the corner and a spot there in the corner, but mostly it's dried. So what While we're waiting on it to dry, let's go ahead and pull our Abaddon Black back out and knock out this part here. Since we obviously didn't get to that at one point when we were working on it. And really, because of a discovery I made a couple weeks in, getting it on the primer, on the white primer, on the parts that are going to end up being whites, no problem. Because of our technique we got doing that. So we're just going to sloppily paint that black. All right. Make sure we get all the little nooks and crannies in that fleur-de-lis or whatever that's considered. I don't know, cross, emblem, whatever we're trying to call that. All right, so with that, it actually, you can see it's not fully black yet. So we're gonna work that paint out a little bit more, thin it down. It's gonna let it dry quicker. And then get a little bit more Abaddon and do it again. Might need a third one. As you can see, it's not full matted yet. That's okay. We'll let that sit for a little bit and do that again in a minute. Or later when we come back to it, who knows. Alrighty. Let's see how this looks. That one's about done. But I think if we do our brass real quick. Excuse me. Let me get a drink real quick. I've talked way too much the last few days. Alrighty. I know me talking what? Never. Okay. So we're just going to basically go over that bronze we did and hit there, 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 and there, leaving the bronze showing on the sides of the circle. Give it a nice worn look, and then just go ahead and get the top of that. If we leave some of that bronze a little bit through, it's okay. It's going to be nice and worn like that. See? Let's get a little bit more of the paint from here to do this one. Now, I didn't leave enough, so we'll just need just a little bit more. There we go. All right, so now let's clean our brush and then we'll take a look. Let's see if that matches. I don't know why it's not focusing, but all right. So we got our top part matching fairly well. Let's make sure our gold does not. So we'll set that down and double check the Agrax. Make sure everything dried well. And yeah, so we find our Gehenna, which is a layer gold. What I think is funny is I think it's technically a little bit darker than the Retributor we started with. But it's also not quite as shiny, not quite as brilliant. A little bit. I mean, my mouth is right next to the mic, so I don't need to shout. All right, so start working the Gehenna in. Carefully, lightly take it across that grate. Again, doing this, I want to keep it away from the rivets, because that's sort of why we did the earth shade, to get the shadow around those. Thanks, Will. Keep working around. All righty. Kind of want to leave that little bit of darker down there. Just it's picking up some dirt and oil. Again, these are going to be in spots that you're probably never even going to look at. Yep, they are surely all. They're all part of the Citadel line, which is made by Games Workshop. Yes. I have a few Green Stuff World, and I have a few Turbo Dork and things like that, but I have yet to use those on this model. I may, if we need. I have a really cool Green Stuff World color shift that looks like cooled down metal that had been superheated, that rainbowy effect. And I love that for like gun barrels and stuff, but we'll look at that when it comes time for this guy's weapons, which at the rate we're going, 2027. Hopefully not. All right, we're just going to sort of touch on this. I'm not going to go crazy on these back areas because honestly, they're covered. Probably shouldn't have used this brush. This brush is my good sort of precision brush. Probably should have just used a more worn brush for this, but nah. There we go. All right, so we got to there. That's where we are. All right, we're going to start running up the side. I'm having fun doing this section, but then I look and go, man, I have to do these 6 more times, but only 2 for now. But then we get into the other leg because we need to do both legs before we work on the hips, which then we can get to the torso. Good grief. There's so much model. Thank you. So if you had seen when I first started working on the head, I actually was painting the white like I would paint it on a regular model. I have a recipe for white. And so it was primed white, and then I base coated it in like a light gray, and then I washed it with a contrast called apothecary white, which gives it a nice little gray shadow, and then built up with Ulthwin gray, which is almost, a ghostly gray in some paint lines, and it's a very near white gray, and then of course the white scar for the white. And after we painted that section, it literally looked the same as when we had primed it. It looked painted. There was some shadows in the corners, but it wasn't. I discovered, that was my first real discovery on this mini, was that it's such a big mini and the spaces are so big that you almost need the exaggerated grays and everything. So went with the stippling, and that seems to have I really like the effect it's having on this big model. Gives it a worn, not just off the factory floor, because these things have been around for thousands of years, fighting and warring. So excuse me. All right. How many more parts on the legs? Well, so after I do this one, I have 2 more of these, plus the rest of the toes. So, which I've been, like last week, I started, did the toe and started this. So once this piece is done, we've got the 2 more pieces here. We have the other 2 toes to finish on that side. And then there is the knee pad, the thigh pad, 2 shin guards, basically. And there is a small piece that I think fits back here over what, like it's like the back of the knee pad. And then I think that leg's done. And then we do it again for the left leg, because we're stupid. And then we can worry about the hip joints and all that stuff. Almost forgot this up here. All right. Now, go ahead and close up our Gehenna. No, this thing's got just tons of guns. I don't think this one has a close combat, actually, device. Okay, I need to find, there's my Dawnstone. It's still in my thing. So now we're going to pull out Dawnstone, and we're going to very, very carefully get our good precision brush that we just used. And I don't know if you can see or if you've seen, but there are some parts of the corners that got a little gold on the gray. So we're going to go back and hopefully fix that. That's right. I'm going to try when I'm doing this not to mess with the...
There's a guy sitting on the can listening to you, watching your stream.
I bet it's Hup. Because now he knows that you know.
That's right. I said it.
Thank you for that. Anyway, I'm trying to not get what I'm doing, though, into the gradation from grays to white. So that's why we want to be very careful. There's something there. Definitely want to get those clean in there. If I come out a little here, I'm going to do dots. I kind of want it to match the other side. You can see there's a little bit darker, more dark on that side. So we're going to carefully throw some dots down. There we go. Get the matchy match. And in here as well. All right. And then I think, nope, there's a little bit here. All right. Oh, this little swoop in here. And yeah, they are.
Just one big video.
Yeah, they are. They are. Man, from this angle, though, we see a bunch here we couldn't see from the other way. And 100 hours, that's cute. I hope it doesn't take me more than that. All right. Now I'm looking at other spots that aren't even, like right here, the white got up a little too close. So let's go ahead and just throw that in there first and then dot it a little bit to make it uneven. And dotting is the wrong word, but like, you know, I mean, stippling it. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Okay. There's a couple weird dark spots here. And I bet that's from the earth shade that we threw down. So we'll fix that. Yeah, give it a little dab. Dude, all right, that's it. You know what? Perfect. He's not going to be pointing his guns at the enemy. He's going to be doing a dab. One arm, one gun past his face, the other gun just straight out to the left. Have him looking down. Trevor may shoot me. Was I right?
You was right. You were listening.
I didn't hear that part. I heard something about Hup.
Yeah. Hold on.
All right. I gotta give him shit somehow.
Awkward. I just unmuted.
One way or another, you were getting it.
Yep. All right. So we're almost done with this piece. Let's go ahead and pull our Runefang steel, which is also right there from last week, and do our edging. All right.
I don't really expect anything until Thursday.
All right. So let's start at the top. And we're just going to use the edge of our brush, scrape it along the edge. I do want to go ahead and do a little bit down like that, and that on that corner edge. That's good.
No, he's not getting any marks. He's not getting out of it. He's just getting any marks. He's holding everything down. Except for Warlocks. I have to talk about a few Warlocks. I don't know if he has any Warlocks. So I'll take the Warlocks.
When you're doing the edge, if you're careful enough, you can put, you don't have to, wipe your brush off, because I don't want it uniform. Like, see, there's a bigger chunk there. I'm actually okay with that. It actually makes it look like it's that wear and tear that we were talking about. So now, if this was normal edge highlighting, I would hate that, if that makes sense.
Once I get these two screws done today, all of my left to do is
Oh, let's not put our finger on the thing we just painted.
Ravenwing's black and gold chapter.
Ravenwing is the second company in the Dark Angel.
Okay, gotcha.
Is that a Wes?
They are the
No, it isn't.
Oh, nuts.
everything
Because I always got to say, hey, Wes. Just do the, can't even see what I'm doing. Got so concentrated.
Your screen still says talk shows or podcast.
Yeah, I forgot to change it this morning. Because I have to go into Twitch to do that. And I never go into Twitch because I run it all through StreamYard. So I forget about it. But thank you. Do that little turn there. We're gonna do another. Gonna shake up our silver, get it back mixed again.
I've always been sanitary.
All right, then we're gonna these parts that I got black on. Go ahead and do a little bit of this here. All right. We got this one. And
I want to go back on a white, next white line to the evergreen. Go back to every place.
right. And then we're going to go across this one. And this one. And then we start with the rest of the inside next to the white. Mm. All right, do a little turn. And all right, foam stretch. Hey, MTG pot. All right. So let's clean our brush off. Let's see if we match, other than we've got one more thing we got to do. Yeah, I think they match pretty good. Let's go ahead and now get our lead belcher out. Hey, Brian, you've been quiet, or did you just get here? I was worried you didn't want to watch me anymore or talk to me anymore. Figured you blocked me again. All right, so we're hitting the very tops of these rivets with lead belcher, just to give it a little. It gives it a little extra. Gotcha. You know what? I don't know if that's a bolt or not, but we're going to paint it like one, like it's extra. Because this side doesn't have one.
That's such a slow start. I never was ready to do this. I'm already now 7 days late.
My dumbass scheduled myself for midnight last night and then here at 10 in the morning.
Yeah, I mean,
All right. So that piece. Now I know I had sealed. Oh, that's something I didn't think about. All right. So we're going to get first, we're going to get our mold line remover. And we're going to do a little scrapey scrape in here. That one's not nearly as important. All righty. So let's go ahead and get out our storm shield. Because I forgot I had sealed this one. Now I'm going to seal everything, but I'm not going to get in there or under here. Because I believe we sealed this, and we'll probably end up sealing it again. Because I'll have forgotten by then. All right. So let's get this sealed up so I can keep what is happening. What is happening? Oh, no. What is happening? What is smearing all over it? What is going on? Oh, this is horrible. What is all over it? Oh my God. What is happening? Is it? What just happened?
Or do y'all want your can?
you're probably better go to that table over there.
Where's my can?
It's upstairs in the office.
Did they come in?
No, but Josh pulled a couple extras.
Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh no. What? I don't use that brush for anything but what we do. What just happened? Oh my God. All right. Close that up. And take a drink. Wishing it was more than Mountain Dew right now. And wow. I will. No, Brian, this table's way too heavy. Uh, I burst a kidney, blow an O-ring, and tear a hammy. All right, so we're gonna super clean my brush. Oh my God. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry. Okay, so we're gonna get this brush here, and I have no idea. No idea, because like I said, I only use that brush for coating. So, and I painted. So here's the thing. I painted red earlier today, but I didn't use that brush. So I'm wondering. I don't like, and I already moved my paints. I don't know. I just want to wash that again just to make sure. Like, I'm now going to be neurotic about this brush. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry I'm not painting. I'm trying to come to grips with having to do more work on that piece. Okay. I think I know. I think I know what happened. Because I looked over at my hard case that I carry my paints in, my normal paints, and there's red. Not much, but there's some red on it. I wonder if those kids had more fun than I thought. Well, at least they cleaned my brush, sort of. Jesus. Now, that is all supposition, but there's absolutely red on my case. All right. I might have to get another one of those. I don't know if that would trust it, but okay. So anyway, let's get back on track. We find my white scar and pop it open. Let's see if we can salvage this. Problem is, it's very hard. Let's just start over, sort of. So anyway, now you can see me doing the stippling again. Guess. So I'm going to hold off on the sealing it until I get another one of those brushes. All right, hopefully this side, I think I was able to maybe wipe most of it off, but I am going to go ahead and do this. You all right, Adam? Okay. A what? What's that?
Video game.
Okay. Because, like, you disappeared on the Discord, and Greg was freaking out. We are using those versions? Sweet. So that means my grenade launcher isn't worthless. Well, I just bought it, so we'll see.
Your grenade launcher's worthless.
Well, I won't ever hit with it. No, I know.
That was the grenade launcher's problem.
All right. So, thanks, Brian. I think let's get back more in here
I did actually find
because I feel like this side was the worst.
those sheets that I recorded stuff on.
And I may have to ask all y'all's out there's help because it was so thin. I'm having a hard time seeing it because part of my colorblind is pink and gray. So yeah, so I'm having to go by shade right now. All right, do a little bit more. And it looks like in my wiping, I actually wiped all the way down to the primer in a couple spots. So we'll have to fix that. All right, we're going to close up white. And get our, let's see, where is it? At that point, it's a little bit of Dawnstone, a little bit of Gray Seer. So let's actually go ahead and open our Dawnstone. And we're going to put that there. Just quick. And then find the Gray Seer. Get a little bit of that. Just a touch. Alrighty. Touched up there. There we go. Smooth that back in. Let's do a little bit here. All right. Do y'all see any red left on it? Yeah, I saw that today. I was like, what's in it?
Okay, so it's one screw of pipes, one screw of barricades, one screw of doors, like the new doors, not the old doors. I think like 1.5 kits of walls and columns, one complete set of stairs and platforms, and then the game stronghold. If you buy it at MSRP separately, it's $331. So it's like 16% discount before any other discounts.
Wow. All right. So I think we're fixed. Unless you're at bottom right down here. Like in there, or you know what? We'll hold this off until paint party, Brian, and then we can talk about it during paint party. So we fix it then, because I certainly don't see anything. I was going to glue it in. Let's see how much of a pain that'd be. Yeah, I can still reach it. I just want it glued in. I want it out of the way. All right, so we're going to get our super glue. Maybe. I mean, like I said, I can't tell. So we'll look at it carefully then. All right, so we're going to put some glue here, a little bit here and here, and then fill this up. Boop. All right, make sure we're even. There we go. All right, so we can close up our lead belcher, close up our glue. We're going to let that sit for a little bit. Well, that part, we're going to try to, you know what, since that is, I do want that to sit for a little bit. Let's, is this rear? Yep, that's rear. So let's just keep working around and we'll work on the inside part. Should be the eye. Got an eye. So, Retributor Gold. Let's go. If I can find you, there you are. Whew. Nope, not Retributor first. Dawnstone first. Because that way, when the Dawnstone gets up in there, I can go back with the Retributor. Yeah, that's what we do. All right. So we're going to start in these little holes. And we're really only needing to do a brush length. We don't need to go further out than that. But I do want to make sure the black gets covered up well. Okay. And that's why we did that first, because I just totally jacked up where that gold's going to go. All right. Get a little bit more of the Dawnstone. Gotta be a little more careful when I first put paint on the brush because there's that extra paint. Don't want it to go too crazy. And I just slipped twice. Ugh. Which means when we turn it, look at all that jack where I jacked it up. All right, that's fine. You know what? Since we're doing this, got it open. Come here. Let's knock both of these out real quick. Because this one's little. You would think that all of these would be the same size, just with different length pistons and stuff, and they do have the different length pistons, but no, the armor panels themselves are different sizes because there's not nearly as much room between the end of the little arrow on him and the bottom part where that vent is. They know what they're doing. I'm sure it'll look fine. Ish. All right. I feel like that's not sticking there. Or is the black coming through too much? A little bit more. Hopefully be the last time we dip into there. Should get us around that last corner. We'll see.
Not able to just get into use it.
Okay. All right, we got our initial grays down. Cover up the dawnstone. Now I can throw the retrobeater on there. That way, we got plenty of time. If I can get the retributor down, then I can earth shade it. And give that time. Maybe we do that before the end to give it time to dry before the next time we do this. Take a quick sip. Weird. All right, so we're right there. Put retributor. All right, so we were working on this one.
How's it going?
Hello, hello.
Yes.
How are you today?
They changed it.
What is that?
Villains?
Huh?
Were you looking for villains, or was it villainous?
It was Villainous, the game. Yeah, no,
I was saying something about Disney villains earlier too.
it's Disney Villainous.
Oh, no, yeah,
Are those
Okay.
Disney villains?
the names are just stupid similar then.
Okay.
Sorry, very much.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. The world can know that we played Villainous for the first time yesterday, and that game is awesome, and now I want all the expansions.
I got to play it once at a con. It was fun.
Oh, how far did you get them together since Saturday?
You know, when you have one like that, but then have the list that's
All right, working through the edges.
If you want to set the theme up, that's fine.
A little more careful running down here.
That'll teach you.
Cool. Well, I can't remember. Yeah, I think we talked about the paint party will happen on Wednesday from 6 to 9. So if you want to jump in and paint with us, if you're not working or don't have kid duty or anything, you're welcome to join us.
I get to the point in Path of Exile where you have to fight the demon that's in the statue.
All right.
Big demon on top of the bell tower.
Yeah, that's in the statue.
First time, the second time.
Oh, we just put a big swath of gold in our gray.
Right.
Oof.
First time. So you get all those right.
So are Chris and I. Woohoo! Yeah, when this stream's over,
That's about
gotta go play some Necromunda.
non-speed running player. I knew exactly what you're supposed to do. That's about one day.
I'm worried because the leader of my gang actually has to sit out this game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was Lost Ark coming out.
What are you looking at?
Understood? Yeah. Just remember when it starts, there the top of the chat has a link, and you just click that link, and it'll take you to a website that lets you get in. Just close what you were initially watching it on, because otherwise the echo gets ridiculous.
Yeah, Greg. With my sisters, similar house today. It's like, I don't wonder about the way sisters are.
All right.
About, you know,
And then
all the museums and stuff like that.
flip it around.
And this was the only place that I had. I just like,
Well, in one of the sister in battle groups that I have to wait till Facebook posts, but one of the sister in battle groups I'm in, guy has been using Escher models, like Escher parts for his sisters.
That's something that's with the Euro and stuff.
No, like all they have sisters in battle with like the Mohawks and stuff like that.
That's all people here know. Is fully, come out. Ends up when they know.
that's there.
It shows you what each type of game you want to start off at on that.
Like page 192. Okay. Maybe you're wrong. But
No.
that made a head in 5 cents. Occasionally, like my Etsy will sell stuff that parents and stuff like that.
All right. And then we just get the top here. All right. We let that. Oh,
Yeah.
And the coloration on the website.
all right. We're good there.
I was like,
Let's go ahead and knock this one out since we're doing it.
I just look like the classic helmet, helmet completely, absorbs all here. Comes out perfectly every time you go.
Man, I messed that one up. I did not go light enough across the grid and got gold all up in there. Oh well. We fix it.
I never said you got it. It was the pursuit. It was there.
I don't even know if I'm trying at this point.
This is you are never guaranteed happiness. You're just guaranteed the ability to pursue happiness.
I don't even think I have that sometimes.
My happiness comes in the main.
I was like,
Which I think the minimum advertisable price is $270. So,
Yep.
So,
I will have that.
golden things up.
Golden things up. That will then dirty up and make different gold. Because, process.
Understandable.
so you're working on this Lord of War. When's the next one coming?
The next what?
Lord of War.
Which one? I now have a Thunderhawk, and I still have to finish my Astraeus. I was honestly thinking about when this is done doing the Thunderhawk. Oh man, I jacked that up.
You should do something different.
If somebody buys a different Titan, I will consider it.
I was talking about my.
That's not a project though. That takes like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
It's still a Lord of War,
It is a Lord of War.
or was at least at one point.
Right.
Lord of War.
We need to shake our gold back up. It was getting too settled. Ooh, maybe time for a new Retributor Gold. All right. One more, man. Everybody's phone's ringing.
And I just hung up on it too.
All right.
I mean, it could have also been you all up for there's so many things to do. I know. Well, since they got hired the guy that was very well super, and Dragon Ball Super did was give you stamp cards, frequently stamp cards, up cards, and
That's what Magic does.
so since I followed the tournament pack that you need, that Super had, I would not be surprised if it's just either alternate foil or an XR version or a stamp or something. Like if I were to see like Judd and Victory have it or something, I just say frequencies. Yeah, they're supposed to.
Yeah, these are the last two panels of the calf / shin area. When I finish this step, I will show you what I mean. But yeah, these are, so these pieces you can see here, these are the first two. So those two will go there and there. And I'll finish the toes and stuff. And then we're almost to the knee. After how many weeks and months of doing this. All right. I'm not salty. Don't worry about it.
Good for you, both characters.
It was all right. All right. Hello. How are you? Yeah. I went long ago, so this just keeps me home. I probably could have made it easier on myself using my airbrush, but where's the challenge in that? And after this, we get to do the left leg. That's the fun part.
Yes, that's not something that you would know.
Well, then come back. Sadly, because of your screen name, I don't know that I know who you are. So I can't definitively say whether we miss you or not. No, I'm just kidding. Sort of. I still don't know who you are. So many screen names. If you introduced yourself to me as Crimson Knuckles, then I am sorry. I forgot who you were. I'm just kidding. Oh, that's easy. All right. All right, so we got those done to there. I'm going to close that up so I can clean this brush off, but we're going to probably open it up so I can make sure I get the edges of all the what we just did. So let's clean that brush. I asked you and your girlfriend to cosplay.
All right, I think I found an episode of
What?
Oh,
it's the Hunt episode, and it's
What were you wearing? And I never thought I'd say that on this stream. Straight up. See, because I see so many. Oh gosh.
That's the one character.
Do you have the really cool? Okay, if I'm wrong, I apologize. Did you have the really cool contacts? Because I don't know what those words you just wrote were. All right, so back to this though. While I'm trying to remember, because don't forget I'm old, and that was months ago. Potentially many months ago, because we've had so many of the cons. All right, so I'm gonna get my more detailed brush, and we're gonna pull the retributor back out. All right, we're gonna get in these edges here. It starts with a J. Everybody's name starts with a J. It's the only time that letter gets used. See, this one's doing the same thing there. It's like, oh God. Okay. Why didn't you say you could just flip down the aisle? So the reason I was confused though is I think that weekend. See, now your name makes sense though. That weekend there was another couple, but I think he was Naruto, which I semi recognize. I forgot that. Okay, that was 2 cons ago. 2 cons ago. And aren't you glad I told you to, or asked you to? What was that 3 cons ago? That was a long cons ago, man. That was a long time ago. It was, yeah. I'm lucky I remember last weekend, and that was yesterday. So how you doing? Time kept by con. They're once a quarter. So that was 6 months ago. Unless it was Horror Graw, and then it was October, which is... Oh, you know what? 6 months ago. I cranked myself up. Oh, I don't want to think about what that means for March. Because March is my half birthday, and that means I'm that much closer to being 45. Hey, Billy. That's who I thought. Sweet. That's good news, right?
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
It was my preference of who was available.
Yeah.
Seemed like a really roundabout way to get there. That they were the last one to fill the position.
Really?
Yeah.
And Jared, I'm trying to remember. I think I've maybe seen you once since.
Depends on who it is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Whether it's you or him, I don't know.
Ooh, it's a Trevor.
Yo,
Hey, Trevor.
hey, buddy.
Long time no talk.
Yeah. It's been an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I called him 2 hours ago.
Did you see what's been happening today?
A little bit.
Okay.
I saw a little bit of it.
So you probably missed you missed my heart attack moment.
Yes, that I missed.
Okay. It was bad.
I heard you mention something about kids coming over here messing with stuff they shouldn't be, and thought I was going to.
Well, they didn't touch your stuff,
Oh, they better not.
but apparently that brush did that, and they cleaned it. But I didn't know it was used, and the only thing I used that brush is for clear coat. So when I went to clear coat that, it was pink. So I had to redo it. I was super happy about that. Yeah. Dude, I was more heartbroken. Like, what has happened? Like, freaking out. Like, why is this doing this?
Of all the answers to you, I didn't see it.
But
It's such a good thing I've come up and you have shown me that it is not like that anymore.
yeah,
Because after the phone call, had I seen that, you'd have heard me.
but it's, I mean, fixable. But just one more thing.
Are you muted right now?
No.
Let me know when you're off stream.
Actually, you know what? Come here. I want you to. It's this piece right here.
Mhm.
Just, and it's glued in now. But just take it. See if you see any red. Brian was trying to help me through the camera, but it's hard for me to tell
I
because
do.
paint.
I see the edges.
Okay.
But it's on all three frontings.
Because I redid the white, but I couldn't tell because unfortunately with
no,
my colorblind, pink and gray are an issue.
Yeah, it's still bleeding through.
Okay. Then I will fix that.
Cool. So that goes back to a different conversation that I need to have with somebody else about whether or not something's been fixed, so I can rewind it, figure out who it was, and snatch them up by the neck.
Anyway, that was fun.
When activated prior to changing big C, the spider may take it any height within line of sight within the vision object to target their charge against the target. If they do, the spider may take a double move for their charge instead of the standard plus E3. Automatic capacity.
All right. This part's a boring part, but we'll get through it. It's so funny now that Jared had mentioned, like, I know most of you can't see that conversation because it's a Twitch conversation. Some of you are on Facebook and stuff, but now that he mentions this first part about that, I feel bad that I didn't get it right away. It was just so long ago I had forgotten. But then when we talked about it, you know, the whole conversation is now right there in my memory banks. I just needed that jog. Memories are weird. All right. So we'll have to go back with the gray, but we had to anyway. But we want this right? We don't want it to be weird. So, all right. Let's go ahead and do this one.
This is someone else.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah. Still.
Don't worry, I'm having an interesting talk with him in the morning.
Is it as interesting as the conversation from earlier?
I probably won't be as hot.
Well, yeah, comparing you to me is just unfair to you.
Right.
There are some bridges you're not allowed to burn just yet.
Right.
If you roll a 2, then you get to choose any skill set that's not a specialized skill set in the game, and then you get to you can choose shooting for your. Basically, allows you to get
Anything that I'm legally able to.
Well, anything that you. It allows you to get access to the basically what we call tertiary skills, those skills that you normally put against. You just can't get access to any by extra specific skills or dollars or that.
This is so fun. All right. I forgot where I was. There we go. All right. Almost done.
I mean, he would respond to me when I sent him messages over Discord. He could do it at the leisure of our phone.
Ugh. Now my finger stopped working. That's fun.
Okay. I did.
Also noticed Renee had absolutely no fun with traps and the letters. You do random bullshit until I got to
What was the last thing that the last one I did
All right. Almost done.
No. Anyways, I ended up going with Hoop Goblins and just went, I'm going to stand here and go, and everything around me.
All right. Got that done.
Right. It's exactly what my character would punch someone.
All right. Now,
Cause them to explode.
get my dry brush out. And we need to, you know what? First, we need our Abaddon.
So I just punched fireball.
Clean up a couple spots.
If you random, if you got the random selects, you choose the category and you roll it.
And we're using the skill from Pokemon.
So unless
All right.
Hey, he's busy doing stuff. I figured I'd help.
So where would that be?
Again, this stuff probably won't get seen, but better safe than sorry.
So it changes bulging bicep, pushing blow, iron
Ah.
bulging bicep, pushing blow, iron
All right. Oh, yeah. All right. Looks like we got most of that we need done. Give a little bit more back up here. There we go. All right. Finishes our Abaddon for a minute. Take a sip. All right, now we get our dry brush and our lead belcher. All right. Remember dry brushing? Just back and forth, back and forth.
No, that's where I was hoping.
No.
How much does Pro use extra?
No.
I already like it better.
Tough.
Uh,
I said tough.
you said none, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I already like Pro better than Legacy. I don't have to deal
I
with
am
it.
intrigued and scared, Silver. Intrigued and scared. What's up, Greg?
What's up? So I listened to y'all's podcast.
Yeah?
I don't think I think that's the first time I've ever seen Scotty mad.
Yeah, he was pretty hot. Heated. But yeah. It was a good time. I had fun.
I posted our thoughts on YouTube.
Oh yeah. I don't get to see the YouTube comments, so probably because I'd have to.
It started. I was like, I haven't seen it. I want to wait till the binge it all. But from what I have seen, this is what I think would have been better.
Fair enough.
And basically, it was just I don't think I would have minded Luke being there if it was in the context of Boba Fett.
Right.
But
All right.
I'm kind of with them. It's like it should have been about Boba Fett, not jumping to Mando to get to Luke.
Yeah. Did I just put that whole?
I think you did.
Good
I didn't see
grief.
anything, but I think you did.
Good grief. Put the whole brush almost all the way into the paint.
But
Wanting to keep, just the tip in the paint.
my
So-
thought was the more of a having Luke and Boba Fett meet after that much time has passed, being basically two legends from the war with the Empire time period.
You don't think Luke would attack him on sight for what he did to Han?
Now, no. Who? Luke. Attack who? That. Boba.
Because I remember watching the last episode of season 2 going, oh, he's on the ship. They're not going to meet,
Right. I think he would be cautiously optimistic. Like he would be on the defensive. He wouldn't have let his guard down, but I don't think it would be open aggressive. No, I don't think he's going to click that button.
Which one?
The
Oh, I'm going to murder you, Half-Blood.
Which person?
Luke.
Okay.
Fett, on the other hand, Fett might be, hey, you're the one that put me in the Starlight Pit.
No, that was
Was it
Han. Yeah,
That's right.
it was Blind Han.
Yeah. Where it was an accident.
Where?
Yeah, it was blind Han and it was an accident.
That's why he's like, all right, I'm done. If blind guys can get over me, maybe I'll just sit here and start a family. All right, got those pieces done. Oh, by the way, spoilers for Book of Boba Fett and Mandalorian if you've never seen them.
Whatever they might done.
It's been like 4 days, 5 days.
Whatever they might done.
Uh,
Watch my Star Wars life. Star Wars life.
Silver said I should be very scared, very scared. Greg saw it earlier today. I don't want to know that story because we are trying to keep PG-13. I killed Greg, apparently.
I don't know.
I haven't heard you that chuckle in a while.
That was almost my joke.
I was like, oh, I made him mad. I can't. I have 18 more minutes in this chair. But yeah, Silver said they're gonna show us on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay, so where to go from here? Let's
Yeah, just give it to you.
let's do a little Gray Seer.
What?
Literally just got it.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe in time.
That doesn't. I want it. There's the right brush. Okay. All right. Bring the Gray Seer out. I feel like I'm doing this, like if I did it this way, it would be better. It makes more sense. All right. So, based on just repetition, I'm finding that if I put the tip of the brush away from where it's blending, it seems to blend better for me. So, interesting. Or at least this is the way I'm doing it. And I guess that makes sense because the bristles are, splaying out away. Because I'm not trying to, kill the whole brush.
Yeah, the silver is the home territory and the brown. Yeah.
Sorry, I started something, Adam, by everybody wanting more territory.
There you go, JD.
Well, don't have to worry about me gaining territory anytime soon.
Yeah, you definitely don't have to worry about me gaining territory. I need my 6 guys only.
Yeah, right now.
What type of power is that?
What?
What type of power is that? I'm trying to think of what we were talking about. What type of power is that?
Yeah, reputation and dude. They got a lot of dudes.
What do you mean, Jared? What type of power is what? I'm either already forgot what we were talking about. I don't remember talking about power. So confused. Okay, I see the comment, Cypress. You're my very first commenter ever from YouTube. So we're actually, this channel goes to 2 different Twitches. It goes to Gamers and Geeks' Twitch, but it also goes to my personal Twitch, which is JD Paint Night GNG. So either one of those is a way to watch this on Twitch. You're my first YouTube comment that isn't a Russian robot. Which is cool. That's right. There is the party. If you have a good comment, Brian. If you enjoy painting or doing any kind of artwork and you have a setup, if you have a camera, mic, and want to join us, then when I go live on Wednesdays at 6, there is a link. Is the first comment in the comment section, and you can click that link. It'll take you to a website where you can join us, and we can all be hanging out, painting together, or doing whatever it is you want to do, as long as it's, safe for work, PG-13ish. Yeah. So the only thing you need to worry about after that is don't keep watching on Twitch or YouTube or Facebook, because the echo gets really bad. Jared, you're just gonna say "oh" and not tell me what you were talking about with the power. Come on, man. Throw me a bone. Tell me what I was talking about or you were talking about. Maybe I need to hire you to just stand here and tell me what the hell's going on. That'd be a job, wouldn't it? No, not a Russian. Oh, a Cyprus. That's Greek, right? I'm clever. All right. Anyway. Actually, isn't Cyprus its own place? Now that I think about it. I can't remember. I don't know. I literally just talk. No idea what's about to come out of my mouth. Probably accidentally just made a lot of Greeks mad. Or Cyprians, or whatever a person from Cyprus would be called. And for the record, I don't mind Russian viewers, but Russian bot commentators or commenters, they literally just go, VS dot something something, and that's it. And the names are in Cyrillic, so I can't read that.
So someone knows. No one was up there, but the register was open, so I kept myself up. Well, I mean, I put on my tab. So,
Where does Connor keeps disappearing?
To give you an idea, like, to give you that train of thought, because JD had a grenade launcher, and then Bubba was asking how does one shot weapon work with, and normally one shot weapons are, or single shot are, you fire it, there's no ammo checking out, but it's only for that battle, if another.
No, limited.
Limited, but no, we're not talking about limited, we're talking about single shot.
Oh, okay.
And so there's a thing called single shot.
An underslung grenade launcher is one shot per game.
Okay.
One shot per game. So like the gas ammo that I bought, those are limited single shot. So I only have one shot and then I'm out. Like that specifically says limited single shot. And so if you look on the actual link and talk about it, they had a lot of people who played it, and a ton of people said stuff saying that while they understood what it was limited, it basically made a good chunk of the weapons useless.
Yeah.
Because why would you buy a weapon that you would? So they changed it to scarce, to where you still get to use the weapon. But it's like, okay, you only have enough ammo to use it until you run out of ammo. There's no extra clip.
Yeah.
And that the other one it has, because they added, because I think also what happened was the Dalek came out because they added an obfuscate. They changed 2 abilities from obfuscate. And also,
That's the reason I just went with stuff.
This is exciting, I'm telling you. But we knew going in.
Running out of ammo constantly because I got no gun skills.
yeah, that was the same with me. Now, but yesterday, gas gun stuff like gas ammo that I bought is specifically limited single shot. So I get one shot with it.
All righty. We're going to let those sit for a little bit. Get this brush nice and clean. We've only got about 4 minutes left. I'm trying to think of something I can do in 4 minutes that's worth it. Because I don't want to start a big next step if I have to stop in the middle. So you know what we can do? We can get our Warp Lock bronze back out if I can find it. Where are you, Warp Lock?
Story so far is okay.
There you are. All righty. You know. I don't know what that I know is in reference to. I feel like I'm saying things that I'm forgetting I'm saying because I don't know what people are talking about. All right, so let's go ahead and just. Oh, you know what we can do? We can do this. Let's hurry this up, actually.
But you could run angle at the right time, angle at the right time to corner cut to land on something and keep going.
Yeah.
And if you want to jump off you can jump off you. So that's it. You were looking that up, and I was.
I'll do this real quick.
I was trying to see if anybody had talked about certain weapons within Lost Zone, and then yes.
Oh yeah, gotcha. So we're gonna do this. Knock that out real quick. Beautimous. And then we're gonna close up the warp lock. Clean our brush. Got 2 minutes. We can do this. No worries. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Get out our Agrax Earthshade. Get our not so good brush. Well, not bad brush. Pop this bad boy open. Start over on this one. And let's Agrax this gold so it has. Don't have to wait for it to dry next week. Which, you know, I talked about doing this earlier in the stream and literally remembered it just now. All right, so let's.
Local chapel from and so, for example, the kitchen, they had to clarify that the contemporary item is a deep freeze. Because apparently people were like, that's enough time. That's the thing for the extra stuff. It says,
Let's not put my finger in what we just painted. Carefully. I say carefully, but I'm going to have to fix it anyway. So let's just get up the edges. Set that one down. Well, you know what? That took 3 minutes, but we can finish this. We'll go a minute or two over. Oh no. It was a minute or two late. We're okay. Ooh, that was a lot. So we're going to have to take that and bring it over to other places. All right, now we're just going to grab it here. All righty. So, got those drying, which they're probably almost already dry. All right. Well, so we completed the shin, and then we tried to seal the shin, and then we had to rework the shin because there was red paint on my brush. You know what? I'm washing it again right now, and then going buy another one anyway. And we got fairly far on those two pieces of lower leg, so pretty productive stream. I think 2 hours, even with the crisis in the middle. So I will see you next Monday for continuation of this. Don't forget on Wednesday from 6 to 9, we have paint party, which you're welcome to join us if you've got the kit. So if you want to join us, that's an important part. Wanting to join us on the paint party, but we cut up, we have a good time, we just chat, and I don't have to talk the whole time. So anyway, y'all have a great day. And remember, Gamers and Geeks, it is not just a game store, it is a gaming community. Ooh, that is a really bad roll. So let's knock that over to there. That is not good. If I'm about to play a Necromunda game, that 5 is not a good indication of how the rest of my night's going to go. Anyway, y'all have a great day, and I appreciate you being with me. Bye.